Hey everyone. Okay, this morning I wanted to touch on, sorry, my chicken, I just let them out and they all ran right near me. So anyway, I wanted to talk about motherhood, and I wanted to talk about cherishing motherhood. So this morning I'm up and ready to go, and then my baby wakes up and he needs some nursing, right? So I have to get back into bed basically and nurse him. And I just started thinking about how precious this time is, like just motherhood. I'm so grateful, firstly, to be a stay-at-home mom, and I really encourage you, if you're not, to just really try whatever you can do, to stay at home. I really encourage it. Like, I think a lot of the times we think too much about finances, and actually it kind of goes back to the video I did on time, because is it more important that we have certain economic or financial or physical material things, or is it more important that we have that time? And I know for me personally, my mom, right, she worked, and like she's actually about to retire, and I know she's always told me I never wanted to go on welfare, and I could understand that, because who does? But I think me now being a stay-at-home mom and my husband being the only one working, I think that whatever you have to do to take that time, if let's say you're a single mother and you feel like I can't, yeah, motherhood's important, but I gotta provide. Well, what about even doing a like a part-time job, and maybe getting charity, welfare. I don't really recommend welfare too much, because I don't really like the whole welfare state thing. I really believe that single motherhood is because of divorce and or promiscuity, fornication, and so it has to do with the moral breakdown of the family. So I don't really support welfare too much. Ideally, you want to find a good husband, a good man who is going to provide for you and your children, and you want to have a good stable home and those type of things. So this video is not supposed to focus so much on that, but I did want to mention that just because it is an issue that we face today in our modern day. But this is really for those who are married, and you have two people working in the home, and then you're sending your children off to school all day, and then they're basically not with you, and then they have all these activities, and so how much do you really, how much time and do you really get to be with your child, especially if you're now a working mother? So now you have the mother and the father working, and then the children basically being babysat essentially by the state. And so we really need to think about this. It's how is it affecting you, your family life, your children's upbringing? We're supposed to be training them up to be saints. And so as this world keeps getting crazier and crazier, we need to take a stand and do certain things that are going to be difficult. It's not easy all the time. My husband's the only one who works, and his job, honestly, he doesn't always get 40 hours. Actually, he rarely gets 40 hours. So it's a struggle. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is much more important that we struggle financially and I am at home with my children and I have time for them. Now, on the other side, I'm home and I don't even get the time that I want, you know, because there's so many things to do in the house. There's the cooking, and then the cleaning, and then the washing of the laundry, and then the putting away, and then the general pickup around the house, and then we homeschool. So of course there's the homeschooling, the preparation, and just, you know, and of course while you're homeschooling you're with them, but it's not the same as quality time, you know. So I also wanted to say that even as a stay-at-home mom, it's really important to take that time out. Like, oh well, the dishes didn't get done, oh well, this room is